What up, Pogo? Hey, can you hear me? I'm not sure if anybody can hear me. My audio seems to always mess up here. Um, Perfect. All right, sweet. A little bit of a change of pace today. We're gonna be going through my childhood collection. I ended up finding it the other day, and I'm very excited to go through it. It's mostly sports cards, so if you're not into sports cards, I apologize. It's gonna be a little bit different, but what's up, Jays? Hey Jay, I mailed your stuff today, by the way. Sorry, it took a little while. We ended up doing a little impromptu vacation out of town to my hometown and saw some family and friends that I haven't seen in a while. But I mailed it out today. Monster. A monster, man. We actually might end up doing a little giveaway too by the end of the night. I have a bunch of cards to give away, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see. I'm going to need all the participation from everybody. What is this here? What is this one here? Viewer count. Oh, sweet. Oh, good, much. Appreciate it, bud. Yeah, it was only $1.50 to ship it to Canada. I thought it was going to be more expensive. I always hear horror stories about shipping internationally, and I guess not. Hopefully get a few more people in here. But yeah, I have a massive, ooh, let me get my stuff out of the way here. I have a massive tote right here. I'm going to try and bring it in frame. Yeah, I got to bring the camera down to it. So this tote right here, yeah, my broom is a disaster. I haven't really gotten it set up just yet. What's up, Hungry Hello? You gotta go? Sounds good, Pogo. It's mostly baseball cards, actually. So I actually have, well, there's a lot of football cards too, but I have this whole tote. This tote weighs about 60 pounds. Yeah, what's up, ALV? Look at my stream. Didn't it look all right? But I ended up finding my childhood collection, and it's mostly baseball, and then there's some football in there, and got a little surprise for y'all in case you haven't seen this. I got some vintage Pokemon here too. I've already seen them, but I'm gonna hold those for later. What's up, Caden? What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing? We have, I have probably 50 pounds of Pokemon or of baseball cards here to go through. Sorry, and including I have some stuff I can open. There's packs of baseball cards here. I know you don't go to me for baseball stuff here, but why not? You know, I'm gonna go ahead and rip a pack real quick. I don't know. 1990. Actually, yeah, here we'll go with this camera. 1990 Fleer baseball. I have a whole box of these to rip here, and I have no clue if any of these are worthwhile. If they're anything valuable. Caden's mod 2. Let's go, dude. Yeah, yeah. Let's go. Open some wax. Yeah, we got wax packs right here, actually. Let me get this down here just a little bit. All right, sweet. We got some Juan Agosto, Claudel Washington, Dwayne Ward. I don't know if anybody in this set is even worth opening, worth finding. If anybody wants to do a little bit of research here, there's a Fleer 1990. See if there's any rookie cards that we're looking for that are kind of cool. We got Juan Baron. Ooh, upside down. Harold Baines. Matt Kinzer and Wayne Edwards. I can do this. I can make this last quite a while here. Ward. Open the Evolving Skies booster box. You know what, dude? I've actually considered doing that. It's not even a funny thing. Dwayne Ward. Nice Baines. All right, we got a little baseball fan. Oh yeah, you know what, Jays? Hey Jays, if I get any Toronto Blue Jays, which I think I may have already, yeah, I'm gonna send you some Toronto Blue Jays cards. How's that sound? If anybody has a sports team they want to claim, go ahead and claim it. That's actually a great idea. We'll make it a little game. We'll make it a game. Y'all can pick out a team that you want. I'm a Cardinals fan, so I might have to say no to some Cardinals players here if there's anybody in stock that comes from there. But I'll send you some Blue Jay stuff. Yeah, it's volleyball cards. Yeah, it's sports ball. It's the old sports ball. I'm actually going to go ahead and create 32. Well, at this point, there's probably only 28 teams, maybe even. I'm going to create some piles. We're going to go ahead and make some stacks here. I got a bunch of cards to look through, a bunch of cards to open. We got the Brewers there, or the Mariners, sorry. Got a dual team. I'm going to put dual teams in their own little category here. Texas Rangers. Okay, back to that. Got the Twins. Got the Pirates, another Pirates. We might get a Barry Bonds out of here. I don't know when he Oh, that's cool. It's a trivia question here with a sticker. I don't know. This is kind of fun here. I'm gonna put that in the Angels. We'll just put that straight in the Angels here. We got Phillies. We got the Athletics. And if this isn't anybody's cup of tea, please let me know. I apologize. I'm gonna do what I can to be entertaining, but I'm just gonna go through my childhood stuff and rip some packs with y'all. I hope you enjoy it. San Diego, you got the Padres, Daisy? Sounds good. You don't handle balls? You don't handle balls? Lucky you. Here's another Blue Jays. Nice. We got Lee Mazzilli. Lee Mazzilli and Dwayne Ward. Yeah, I actually got a whole box of these. There's probably 35 of these in here. There's all kinds of sports teams. You can pick an NFL team too. Childhood quads. Yep, ALB. My quads. Harold Jeffries again. Ray Childress. Got all the Houston Oilers sitting right here. It's funny. I don't know if any of these are worthwhile. Fernando Tatis Jr. Yeah, you're not gonna find any Tatis Jr. There's probably not a card in here newer than 2006. Everything is quote unquote vintage at this point here. A little bit of vintage action going on here. All right, so from the back, what do we got here? Oh yeah, I need to get this camera down a little bit here. Give me 1 second to adjust. Okay, here we go. We got another baseball quiz. This is an athletics one. Okay, that's super cool. I'll just put that with the athletics. I guess you get a baseball quiz in each one of them. That's kind of fun. All right, we got Charlie Huff. So that's the Rangers. I know I got a Rangers pile. Gotta find this. And I'm not gonna do this the whole time because I know this is gonna bore everybody if you're not baseball fans. There we go. The Rangers there. We got a Braves one. I don't think I have a Braves one. Tony Fernandez and Cal Ripken Jr. Does anybody want to look up? Yeah, wax packs. Michael Jordan. Yeah, he's a great act. He was better baseball, I think, than acting. Ted Powers, isn't that the name of the show? Ted Powers, isn't he? Whatever. Tony Fernandez and Cal Ripken Jr. That's super cool here. Got a little duel again. We'll go with that one. Now the Cardinals one. I'm a Cardinals fan, so I'm gonna put the Cardinals to the side. Those are not gonna be claimable, but I'll mail out some cards to some people. Why not? We got a bunch of cards here. We'll enjoy it together. There's nothing in here I super care about. Bob Ojeda. Okay, we got a Mets here. I don't think we got a Mets already going. I'll get this football back out of here. Keep the Griffey. Oh, yeah, if I find a Griffey, that'd be sweet. I'm sure I will if I open up all of these here, right? Orioles, don't have Orioles yet. Got Brewers, Tony whatever. Luis Aquino for the Royals. That's a new one, too. Got a Mets. I just got a Mets. Gotta find the Mets there. Bud Black. That's interesting. The manager of the whatever. Back when they were called the Indians. Back when you could be socially acceptable to say the word Indians. Norm Charlton for the Reds. Hey, Cal Ripken Jr. You like Ripken Jr.? What's up? What's up, Lori? How you doing? This is a little bit of a different thing I'm doing today. Found my childhood collection. We're opening up baseball cards. So if y'all want to leave, absolutely. I understand. But I'm going to enjoy this whether or not people are here. Oh, look, we got Ripken. What? What is this? Back to back of the same card? Where is quality control in the 1990s? What is this? Let me get this up here a little bit. What is this? That's funny. 10th anniversary, Cal Ripken Jr. We got back-to-back of the same cards. Interesting here. That's fun. It's for the Orioles. I got to find the Orioles pile. I think I had one here, yeah. And then we got Danny Heap for the Red Sox. And then I got another whole set here. Also, this is a sealed one. 1991. The same thing, I imagine. It's roughly the same thing. So I might make a stream of these where I open these up here, but we're going to go through more of the collection. I think that's fair. And this is, granted, these aren't all in good condition. This is not like a, wow, look at me. I kept my stuff neat as a kid. I did not. I did not. But, so I got this this came in this little plastic bin here that's all beat up here, but it's a St. Louis Card. Again, I'm a Cardinals fan, so everything you're going to see, there's largely Cardinals players in here. It's an old McDonald's set of I don't even know what it is, but it's just a bunch of Cardinals players that I thought was kind of cool. I don't think any of them are worth anything, but okay, we'll move on from that. Yeah, 1990 and 1991 baseball cards. And I'm sure there's a bunch older than that here, too. Oh, okay, cool. We got a bunch of people still picking packs. By the way, if you haven't already, I have 48 packs of Chaos Rising. That'll be tomorrow evening. And we are going to have a claim pack if anybody hasn't yet, ALB included. I'm trying to think who else is here that hasn't claimed. Pretty much ALB. Yeah, everyone else has already claimed. You already know what you're doing. We're just going to quickly go through some of these cards. I'm just pulling out. Yeah, see if any of these are worthwhile here. Okay, Chris Houston, rookie card. He's nobody important. Actually, I'll just flip these over, I think. All right, Richard Webb, nobody here. Star rookie, Joe Bowden. I don't think he's a star because I never heard of the guy. I'm not saying I'm the end-all be-all for this stuff here. 69, there ain't no 69. Sorry, buddy. Baseball stickers here. That's kind of cool. All right, a little multi-team thing there. Sharif Abdur-Rahim, Robert Swift, James Jones, and Larry Hughes. LeBron Landry. That's LeBron Landry rookie card. That's so interesting. When did this come out? 07. Oh, wait, no. What does that say? Yeah, 07. Okay. Yeah, I was still in 7th grade. LeBron Landry. We got a, looks like a love note to my brother. What do we got in here? Who was this here? I'm not going to read that one. I'm sorry. I'm not going to read that one. That was pretty personal. Any Padres? Yeah, I think there might be a Padres in here. I don't remember. No, not yet. Well, what is that there? Astros. Okay. That's still a LeBron Landry rookie card. I'm going to throw some of these into some sleeves, just because. Why not? We're at the point here. I know how to handle cards. That's surprisingly good shape, considering it's been just thrown in a tub. Okay, we got Mike Bell. What is this one here? Joseph Adai, 10 receptions in Super Bowl 41. Nice. Yeah, Jays. Joseph Adai. Anybody remember Joseph Adai? Got a little Carson Palmer. I wonder, are these worth anything? I have no idea. I got no idea. This is super cool, though. Just turning back the clock. Because remember, I opened all these back in the day. Turn back the clock, whatever that even means. Okay, we got John Walker, Paul Williams, Chris Leak. Oh boy, Chris Leak. Charlie Fry, Chris Gamble. We got, who even? Cedric Wilson, whoever that is. Elvis Dumerville. Nice. Okay, we're going upside down. I apologize. Trent Green, and then Matt Spaeth. Is that Jim Kelly? No, it was Lee Evans, actually, for the football cards that you just saw there. But yeah, so I got the vintage Pokemon right here, too. We're going to keep those for a little bit. But cool. And trust me, we could do this stuff for hours tonight. Actually, hours. There's so many cards. I'm just going to put these baseball cards up, too. I forgot. I'm not going to sit here and rip all the packs. You aren't going to want to see that for a while. I'm a little unorganized, so if I deserve to be attacked, let me know. 10th anniversary. Cal Ripken Jr., I feel like he deserves a little sleeve, right? Anybody out there baseball fans? I'm sure Jays is. He's got his Blue Jays in his name. Team ADHD, yeah, Team ADHD for sure. My wife's more ADHD than I am, and I see it on her. Everyone sees it on me too. I'm not saying that I'm immune to it, but everyone sees it. You see it on her pretty bad. It's hard to keep her focused on a task. All right, we got baseball. I'm just going to stack baseball over here. We're going to have a large stack of stuff by the end of the evening. There's random stuff stacked up. None of this is organized. Yeah, for sure, Jace. Hip hop, we got a mascot card? That's fun. Who is this? Wayne Simeon? Alright. What even is this? What is... A coach? We got an assistant coach card? What is... Mark Grudzielanek. I remember him playing for the Cardinals. Jim Leland, manager. What are we at here? 2006. Yeah, Mike Lowell. Chad Cordero. Trot Nixon. 2004 Red Sox legend. Miguel Bautista. El Duque. Orlando Hernandez. And if I'm boring anybody, I apologize. I really hope people find some joy in this. We got Victor Diaz, Todd Jones. Look, there's a Constitution. Topps made a random thing back in the day where they started putting pieces of the Constitution on cards. They had like a, oh my God, this is just like a blast from the past. I haven't seen this in 20-something years. Yeah, 2006. I bet it's been 20 years since I've seen these. There's a Constitution on this. I don't even, no idea why. I don't know if this connects even. No, it does not. Or does it? So random. Hunks of the, can somebody look up these cards here? See if these are worth anything? The number is SCJ1. Oh man, I can't get my thing to focus here. SCJ1, you can see it right there. It's kind of focusing. It's the United States Constitution Topps card. Or any of these worth anything, worth keeping in a sleeve or whatever. Opening day, 2006. That's crazy. Bob Melvin. This video is going to consist of me going down memory lane. Y'all don't see much personal stuff from me. Yeah, I snapped at it because if you snap at it, it sometimes allows it to what's it called? Refocus. It gets your rookie Juan Senriso. Drew Anderson, never heard of him. Work hard, get cards. Interesting here. Man, they used to like... Huh, that's cool. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to... Oh, Daisy, you should go to the Facebook pages. The Facebook Pokemon pages. It's pretty easy to sell stuff on there. I got a ticket stub even right here. What is this? Oh, that's funny. Okay, we're not going to look at that. There's going to be a bunch of personal stuff in here too that I can't show you. A bunch of like personal identifiable stuff. Miami Marlins. 2005. Random. Very random. John Gibbons. Here's the Blue Jays. Here's your old manager, John Gibbons. He was a good manager. I remember him. Craig Hansen, rookie. Ryan Wagner. Oh boy. It's funny because these are in excellent condition, especially considering where they were sitting. Kevin Millwood. We got Bob Wickman. Ben Broussard. Cliff Lee. Is this his rookie? No. No. Well, he started back in 2002. Jake Westbrook. Paul Bird. And Daniel Cabrera. This is going to take forever, just so you know. This might be a long stream tonight, or it might be a couple streams. Eddie Basden, Charlie Villanueva, Francisco Garcia. These are all rookies here. Raymond Felton, Mike Woodson. I got a head coach. Larry Hughes, Alonzo Mourning, Trenton Hassel. This is like a different kind of pack opening, huh? What is this one here? Skybox Fresh Ink, Corey Maggette, Ron Artest. Interesting. No. Okay, Ron Artest. Don't care about that. Quentin Ross. We got Smoke the Spurs, the Gorilla. Yeah, we used to keep all the little fillers too. I don't even know why, but we just kept them all. Grant Hill. This is 0405. That's how old these are. Matt Harping. Jermaine O'Neal. Dan Dickow. Alright. Jason Terry. We got Mike Bibby. For anybody y'all in the know, you know Mike Bibby was the truth. Dwayne Wade. Oh man, this is his second year. If that was his rookie, that'd be a cool card. We got Tyronn Lue, the head coach of the Lakers, right? Or the whatever. If I'm a Raptors, let me know. There should be some. I'm sure there'll be some Raptors in here. We got David Harrison, Udonis Haslem, Ben Wallace, one of my favorite players growing up. That 04 Pistons team was nasty. Hito Turkoglu, Hito Turkoglu, yep. Sly the Silver Fox, Kirk Snyder, Rajah Bell, Devin Harris, Brad Miller. Big old change of pace here. All right. Oh, here comes some ones and some sleeves. What do we got here? Interesting. Okay. Topps baseball checklist. Wow. Back when they used to send you a checklist card where you could check them all off. Hell, they might still do that. These are only the fillers. That's how ridiculous we were. We saved everything. These are... Oh, here we go. Dan Ugla. Okay. Dan Ugla, rookie. That's kind of cool. I mean, it's 03 then, right? 05. Dan Ugla could rake. He's a hitter. Ryan Jorgensen, Miguel Olivo. Okay, so we got some. Again, we didn't necessarily sleeve them because they were whatever. We just sleeved them. So. Mark Brunell, these Topps Gold Label cards. I don't know if these are worth anything. Oh, a Jerry Rice card from the Raiders. Jerry Rice from the Niners. It's cool. Michael Irvin for the Cowboys, and then Yancey Thigpen. Yeah, I don't know why those are in top loaders, but they are. And here we are. Okay, there's nothing left in that box. Except for a little tiny bit here. Roy Halladay for the Blue Jays. Roy Halladay, absolute legend. Diamondbacks, Brandon Webb, Pat Burrell. George Foster. Look at those mutton chops. Look at that haircut. That facial hair. See if it shows it. That's an incredible hairline. Grady Sizemore, Eric Bedard, David West, and I don't even know how you say that name. Okay, that box is done. Okay, these are a bunch more that are in sleeves here. Reggie Jackson, 1982. That's a cool card, I guess. I don't know if that's worth anything. Super cool card. I know I've seen that online as like people grade those. Mickey Mantle. Not the good Mickey Mantle, don't worry. So it has his 61 home runs. Oh no, it's Roger Maris, right? What did they do? This is a series where they had all of his home runs on cards. Anyway, I got a few of them. 05 Chris Carpenter. I think it's 05. Yeah. 05 Chris, or 06 the card is, but it was about 05. He won the Cy Young in 05. I wonder if that's worth anything there. Troy Aikman. Another Troy Aikman. Roger Staubach. What year is this card from? 1990, okay. Another Mickey Mantle. Another Mickey Mantle. Rasheed Wallace. Why is that in a case? Albert Pujols. Nice. Oh, that's cool. It shows the whole lineup. I wonder what year is this? This is 02. Wow, this is his second year. Man, what a legend. Jim Edmonds. Going deep. Jim Edmonds. We got Bob Gibson in 67. The year he won is... This is from 04 here, but the year he won is Cy Young, I think, was 67. Yeah, well, rest in peace for sure. No checklist. Oh, really? The checklist can be valuable too? That's interesting. Albert Pujols. Okay. I used to have a teacher in high school that he would give me baseball cards if I did sports trivia with him, and I got it. That's why my sports trivia is actually really good. I got a random 1997 home run leader from Frank Thomas. Goofy. Why do we even have this? Okay. Yeah, none of those need to be seen. That's fine. We're good on that. Okay, none of these need to be seen. What is this? Interesting. That doesn't need to be seen. Got a cool picture of Babe Ruth here. It's bent down the middle, but I always liked this picture. Yeah, it was awesome, Jace. He would just give me trivia, and he would like, hey, go home and you can research it if you want to. Official scorecard for a punt, pass, and kick. That's so random. Why do I have this? Alright. I'll be back. Give me 1 second here. All right. Yeah, super cool. All right, I'm back here. Again, we're just going through my childhood collection. Oh, do you remember Sports Illustrated? This is such a... It just reminded me. I think, yeah, it's just Sports Illustrated cards. They used to have a page in there that had sports cards on there. Wow. That's incredible. We used to open these up all the time. Is this Vince Young? Is he a rookie? Yeah, okay. Willie Parker. Devin Hester, bro. Is this his rookie card? Man, I wonder if any of these are worth anything. I imagine they got to be impossible to grade. Is that who you said? What's up, Asagi? How you doing, buddy? First time I've heard. What's up, Blanco? Tornado. Tornado. I randomly think about Tornado every once in a while. Whenever I pull cards and I rip a cool card, I'm like, would Tornado appreciate? Would Tornado appreciate it? And I think sometimes I like to make her bread. What'd you say? Is it F1? I had an F1 card. Did I miss it? Devin Hester, Willie Parker, Danny Healy, Vince Young, Tyler Hanswell. No, it's Sam Hornish. Sam Hornish Jr. Elena Beard, Deanna Nolan, Jake Delhomme, D'Angelo Hall, Larry Fitzgerald, Reggie Bush. God, these were cool, man. This was back when Sports Illustrated used to be amazing. Here's Denny Hamlin. A miscut, too. This one's pretty far off-centered. Now that I know that, as a kid, I was like, this thing's stupid. It's off-centered. Now I'm like, this is cool. It's off-centered. Asagi, you're just chilling. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Carlos Maldonado, Sean Marshall, Chuck Levy. Who's that? Nomar Garcia Parra. Lance Berkman, Bill Hall. We're liable to find some cool rookies in here, just so you all know, that are going to be worth something, but I don't have any clue. First edition, right? What does that mean? What the hell does first edition mean? Felix Jones, Andre Brown, Derek Anderson. Here's more Sports Illustrated. Brian Ching. Yeah, and if anybody wants any of these cards, just let me know. I really don't care about 99% of these, but I don't want to mail out like one card to 95 people. If you have like some stuff you want to grab, though, I don't care. Vincent Jackson, rest in peace, Vincent Jackson. Donnie Avery, Pierre Thomas. Who's this? Peyton Manning, Star Attractions. This is 2009. The year before he won an MVP the previous year. Okay. Hakeem Nicks, Dustin Pedroia. Oh man, this is almost his rookie. Harvey Williams, Tom Gorzolani. Wow, that's a blast from the past nickname there. Our name. Chris Britton. Wow. Luis Vizcaino. Lavernius Coles. Wow. Nick Swisher. Louis Sharp. I'm just going to be pulling cards, saying names, and saying wow for a couple hours, just so y'all know. I hope it don't bore you. But yeah. Mark Bolger. Oh, that's a cool little card there. I like the little whatever. Chipper Jones. Albert Pujols. It's a cool card. That was in the World Series 2006 off Justin Verlander. What a card that is. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm out of the camera. Justin Verlander in that same picture. That was a World Series to remember for Cardinals fans. Carlos Beltran, Eric Chavez. Cool. Moving along here. I don't think I did this list here. Nick Markakis, John Payton, Francisco Crusetta, Jeff Suppan. Wow, yeah. Craig Claxton, rookie. Anthony Parker. Now, granted, we weren't stupid as kids, so like if we saw a good name in there, we'd put it in. But like some of these players, like they would, they'd be rookies at this time, and they wouldn't be worth anything. So we just throw them into the bunch. Steve Berline, Ricky Jackson. Ricky Jackson, underrated player. I think he's a Hall of Famer. Yeah, I think he's a Hall of Famer. This guy is Ricky Jackson. I keep getting out of the camera. I'm sorry. Let me get back in focus here. Awesome. I appreciate you, Jace. I could do this stuff for literally hours. Courtney Alexander. Another rookie here. We got that guy, whoever that is. Rafael Furcal, one of my favorite players ever growing up. He played for so many teams, and he was so good everywhere he went. Delwyn Young. Rookie. Okay. Prince Fielder. Wow. As a Cardinals fan, I hated him because he was really good, but as a baseball fan, I loved Prince Fielder. Hard to not like him. Eric Barkley. Okay, Dueling. Don't care about that. Brandon Webb. Nice. Kurt Schilling. Legend also. Trevor Hoffman. Francisco Rodriguez. Man, that's a good 4 pitching staff right there. You give me a Kurt Schilling over to Trevor Hoffman or K-Rod, I'm happy with that. Star power Manny Ramirez. Ken Griffey Jr. There's your Griffey. Also, just so you all realize, I'm going to show you real quick. I have binders full of these that we're going to look through. Everyone is team organized. So we're going to go through and find like 25 Griffies in a row. Got a whole Griffey Jr. right here. Keep Griffies. I don't care if it's worth nothing. You got to love Griffey. You got to love Griffey. Yeah, we were autistic as hell about our collections as a kid. We used to put everything in team order. And I started doing like years too or something like that. There was something about it, but regardless. Oh, those are tight fits in these. These are not meant for Pokemon sleeves. That's okay. Krista Norfia. Man, David Ortiz. Big Papi. Matt Halliday. Huh, what year is this? It's like he started in 04? Man, Matt Halliday is a Cardinals legend. Cardinals legend and 2011 World Series champion. I'm going to run out of space here on the table. Going to have to throw these on the ground, I think. Oh, by the way, if anyone's wondering, Lauren is back home in Connecticut at a baby shower. So I have the house to myself for the weekend. And that's what makes it kind of exciting. This is a perfect time to do this. I might end up taking a while here. We got Robert Young. Mario Bates. Oh, look at this. Freddie Adu. If y'all are too young to remember these, they used to have square CDs. This is a CD from Campbell's Soup. I wonder if this is worth anything. I keep saying worth anything. I don't care if it's worth anything, but like, I'm curious which of these are like cool, you know? Yeah, I need the regular sleeves for these. It's okay. If I used the Lost Origin sleeves, they're actually much bigger than the other ones. For some reason, Lost Origin made much larger sleeves than the rest. Have you ever seen these before? It's Freddie Adu Campbell's. Why does this have a CD from Campbell's? You know, this is crazy. Mike Sweeney, Mike Miller rookie, Lastings Millage, bro. That's a name I haven't heard in 20 years probably. Carlos Zambrano, if you remember him pitching, that dude was feisty. Corey Patterson. I know you're all probably thinking like, oh, he's the Pokemon guy. I know a bunch about baseball. What's up, Voiden? CD movies from cereal boxes. You gotta show me that. Ty Wigington, Aubrey Huff, Raul Ibanez, Boomer Esiason, 1990 Pro Bowl. That's fun. Todd Linden, Warren Moon. That's fun. Miguel Cabrera, not the rookie. Troy Gloss, Casey Jansen, Mike McDougal, Josh Fields rookie. Okay. Brett Myers. Jeff Conine, Jeremy Bonderman, Jeff Cirillo, Armando Benitez, Kip Wells, wow, Roy Oswalt, rookies and stars. Is he a rookie? No, I guess he's a star.
I wouldn't really call him a star. What am I looking at? He's like backup. He's like a backup. Derek Turnbow, Juan Salas, Adam LaRoche, Francisco Cordero, Donnell Harvey, Morris Patterson, Chris Mim. Oh boy, here's Chris Sims. Phil Sims, sorry. Phil Sims. Prince Fielder, nice. Brad Radke. Eric McMillan. Mario Bates. Corey Sawyer. A rookie card, cool. Robert Young. Okay, so that stack's done. Sounds good, Voiden. Voiden, this is a change of pace. This will be just for probably just one night. It might take a couple nights to do this, but I'm not going to bog everybody down because y'all want to see my Pokemon content, and I understand. I want to show y'all what you want to see. Oh, yeah, I got some of these cool, like, home run history cards here. Legend of the Pinstripes, Yogi Berra. I don't know if this is worth anything, but it's in good condition, not great, I guess. Cool little Barry Bonds there. That's cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's a cool little Yogi. This is from 2000. It's even an old card, but by then it was portraying an old card. Yeah, it's in good condition, not great. Somehow it's got damage, even though it's inside of here still. Barry! Best baseball player of all time, Barry Bonds. I don't care if steroids not. It's unbelievable. Just steroids doesn't make you hit the ball with that as well as he did. You got Albert Bell. Okay. What is this here? Felix Potvin and then Paula Duca. That's cool. Little jersey collab. Got a team set from the Cardinals from 05. That's cool. I don't need to pull these out of here, but a little team set there. Okay, we'll do another pack here real quick as well. 1990. I'm going to look up 1990 Fleer Baseball, see if there's any good cards in here. 1990. Fleer Baseball cards most valuable. Junk wax here. Juan Uribe, birth year heir. Wow. Juan Uribe. Oh, okay. Cool. So we're looking for Juan Uribe, Sammy Sosa, Ken Griffey Jr. Those are big names. I think I'll remember those. That's super cool. There's a couple air cards in here. Walt Weiss, David Justice. Whoa. It's just like actually a bunch of dust on it. Andres Thomas, Robin Ventura. We got Frank DePino. We got Jose De Jesus, Kevin Elster, Mark Thurman, Tim McIntosh, Matt Winters, Randy Myers, Corey Snyder. Okay, that pack was done. There's nothing in that one, and that's okay. Wait, oh sorry, Barry Bonds refused to sign my mid as a child? Oh, yeah, I didn't say he was a nice dude. He's notoriously not that nice of a dude, but man, the guy could rake. The guy could hit a baseball. He certainly could. Dude, look how many of these packs we got. Look how many of these packs we got. We have four. I have 4 stacks of these. 4 stacks of this many. We're gonna rip a few here. 1990. Okay, cool. Fred McGriff. Wow, what a player that was. Blanco, it's nice to have you back, buddy. It's been probably 6 months since I've seen you on a stream. I feel like Pat Borders, R.J. Reynolds, Dan Gladden, Mark Eichhorn, Jim Gott. Oh, Edgar Martinez. That's a good player too. Pedro Guerrero, Marty Barrett, Ozzie Guillen. Nice. Luis Quinones, Joe Hexeth, Alvin Davis. I gotta figure out what to do with these. Sorry. The Crime Dog. You want Fred McGriff? Sure, you can have Fred McGriff too. Oh yeah, that's a Blue Jay. My bad. Blanco, if you have any desire to pick a team, are you? I think you're in California, right? Do you like any of the sports teams out there? Because I'd be willing to give anybody pretty much any of these cards that they want to. I don't care. Dennis Lamp, Andre Dawson, Gary Sheffield, Mike Witt, John Moses, maybe a Tony Gwynn. Tony Gwynn is the legend. Tony Gwynn. Got cool Scott Redmond, Mark Gardner. Okay. Rick Dempsey. Andres Galarraga, Scott Coolball. Danny Tartable. Sandy Alomar Jr. Dave Winfield. Glenn Wilson. Devin White. I'm going to rip a few more of these. These are fun. These are fun. Dude, I was so devastated after the last year's World Series. I'm not even a Blue Jays fan. I was watching it live on Halloween night, and I just couldn't believe that. It was such a good game, but like, man, y'all should have won. Dale Mahoric, Danny Darwin, Wally Joyner, Jimmy Key, Gene Nelson, Jeff Parrott, Bill Alexander, Chuck Krim, Stomar, Bill Landrum. Okay. Used to be big Giants fan. I've watched baseball a few years though. That's fair, yeah. I don't watch baseball much anymore, but I just know I used to watch it quite a bit. Being from St. Louis, you have to be a Cardinals fan. In a good way. Like I thoroughly enjoyed it. My team got 2 world championships in my childhood. But in a 5-year period, it was awesome. It was an unbelievable time to be alive in St. Louis here. These are backwards here. Okay, cool. These backwards. Oh, there's a little dual team there. Oh, oops. A little dual team. Chris Bozio. We got Jeff. We got Greg. We got Rob Dibble. Fernando Valenzuela. Nice. Okay. Mike Lacoste. Mike Smithson. Mike. Chuck Krim. Tony Ramas. Mike Dyer. Paul. We got Doyle. And we got Ed. If anybody ever names their kid Doyle, they deserve to be in prison, I'll be honest. Hope they continue the run this year. Yeah, let's hope so. I don't know. I don't think Bo Jackson was playing baseball in 1990. I don't think he would. He might. Look it up. Is he in here? Is he in these possible sets here? Matt McDonald, Dave Smith, Mike Moore, Ken Patterson, Roberto Kelly, Dwayne Murphy, Kevin Brown, John Smoltz. What is this? Wade Boggs and Mike Greenwell. Wade Boggs could drink a beer. Brad Comisk. Dwight Gooden. Wow. Phil Bradley. Yeah, Gooden's been pitching for a while at this point. What's up, Red? Yeah, Bo Jackson. Yeah, let's hope so. Let's hope we get a Bo Jackson in here. I don't even know if he's in here. Kurt Ford, John Soretti, Jose, Gene Larkin, Jody Davis, Neil, Jerry, Daly, Wade Boggs, Dave Gallagher, Danny Jackson, Otis Nixon, Mike Schooler, and Kevin Ritz. I'm beginning to think rookie cards don't even exist. A bunch of team stickers here. Rookie 87, that makes sense. I'm not sure what's in these packs though. 1990 Fleer. I looked up. There was looked it up here. There was Jose Uribe. Oh, I said Juan Uribe. Jose Uribe. Sammy Sosa, Ken Griffey Jr. All Stars. Oh, nice. Tracy Jones, Benito Santiago, Randy Reed, Jack Doherty, Spike Owen, Willie Wilson, Carlos Martinez, Pat Sheridan, Kurt Wilkerson, Chuck Finley, Tony Fernandez, Felix Jose. Okay. Nothing there. Keep on moving. We got 2 more packs left here, and then I'll move on to more stuff. That's funny. I as a kid, I got this stuff sealed. I kept this stuff sealed. Todd Zeal, Mike Benjamin, Greg Jeffries, Randy, Mike Fielder, Terry Leach, Barry Lyons, Deion James, Tim Leary. Checklist here, huh? Ken Griffey Jr. There's your Ken Griffey Jr. You think this one might be worth something then? You're saying? It says Ken Griffey on it. Oh wait, sorry, I pulled the chats away. My bad. Yeah, you said Ken Griffey Jr. If it has a good name on it, it might be worth something. It's kind of cool. What about Sammy Sosa? Sammy Sosa came up on the White Sox. Yeah, it's got Sammy Sosa and Ken Griffey Jr. Yeah, look, Sammy Sosa and Ken Griffey Jr. on the same one. I think that's got to be a pretty good one if you're talking about checklist. I can't get this in a nice clear sleeve here. Yeah, dude, they're so crisp, Red. Look at that. That's super cool. I don't know if I don't actually know if they're worth anything, but I'm gonna take you at your word because it makes sense what you're saying. Keep that in the sleeve. Yeah, I got you. She's in there. Rick Muller, Marquise Grissom, Coles, Matt Williams, Mark Lemke, Willie Randolph, Jay Tibbs, Gerald Young, Ricky Henderson. Nice. Here's another one. Who's rookie from these ones here? Anybody I recognize? '10th anniversary. Yeah, I don't know. Eric Plunk. Pete. Yeah, Darrell Evans. It's super fun. I still have another. Look how many packs of these I still have left. I still have this many. Like a box of these comes with so many freaking cards. That's why they're not valuable because they're all. Everyone bought and they had so many of them. Crispy fresh. Let me get this one put away here. Okay, so we're gonna start going through a little more stuff here. Okay. I got this random cooler that we used to store cards in. I don't know why we used a cooler. I don't know why we used a cooler, but give me a second. I'll show you in a second. Okay. I want to look up this card here. SCJ1 Tops. Jared. I'm gonna type in Jared Inger. So, why did that not type? Jared, bro, you're kidding me. You're kidding me. Jared Ingersoll Tops card. Let's see what we got here. Okay, they're gonna like $2 here. All right. Nostalgia vibes for sure. Yeah. Ah, yes, those are nothing. Big old nothing burgers. Still $2 for a card that held forever. You know, yeah, that's not bad. Got this really cool Sammy Sosa. It looks like it's got a jersey patch on it here. Congratulations. Oh, nice. It's so weird though. Why it says Sammy Sosa for the Orioles, but it shows him in a Cubs jersey. It gives Cubs memorabilia, like it's got his this jersey there, and it shows Orioles on the back. That's interesting. Sammy Sosa Ultra Fine Fabrics. Yeah, okay, we're gonna $5 here. I'm just confused. Yeah, I guess it's not an air card, but it kind of looks like it should be. And then these are a bunch of like bad condition cards. There's a bunch in here. Way too much for me to go through. Okay, we got Azakeem, Michael Barrow, Cody Carlson, Doug Smith. We'll just go through these quickly here. Webster Slaughter, Childress, Jeffries, Duncan. I have so many Houston Oilers, and I don't know why. Who's that here? Irv Smith, okay. Joe Montana. Oh, wow. Fagan, John Taylor, William Floyd, okay, Brent Jones, Steve Young, interesting. Deion Sanders, nice. Ty Detmer, okay. Jerry Rice. Record numbers, Jerry Rice. Dana Hall, another Jerry Rice. I guess we like Jerry Rice as a kid. I mean, how can you blame us? Another Steve Young, okay. Don Griffin. Another Jerry Rice. Rookie flashback. Oh, flat. Oh, wow, okay. Martin Hawkins. If that was a legit Jerry Rice rookie, I'd be like, holy biscuits. Here's a Jim Kelly. Somebody asked earlier about Jim Kelly. He's right here. I'll put that in your pile, Blue Jays. I'm assuming that was you, Jays. Oh, sorry. Nice Rice, yeah. Yeah, a Rose Blanco is white rice, yeah. You're absolutely right. Superior rookie, we got Lake Dawson, Barry Ward, Christian Okoye, the Nigerian Nightmare, I think they called him. Willie Davis. Yeah. All right, Tony Gonzalez. Dang. Len Dawson, Ty Streets, Lane Foster, Van Morris, Rocky Blyer. Okay, it's a name. Certainly is a name. Eric Green, Cordell Stewart, nice. Rookie flashback. Rookie flashback scare me because I see like a Darren Woodson flashback or rookie card. I'm like, oh, I got some money, but no, we don't. Dang, this is a second year Randy Moss. That'd have been sweet. Dan Marino, nice. Dan Marino again. Larry Zonka, Dan Marino, Eddie George, Ray Zellers, Sean Dawkins, Stan Brock. There's a lot of these, they're just completely disorganized here. Robert Massey, Brett Perriman, Tony McGee, Anthony Munoz, Carl Pickens. I think that's George Pickens' dad. Bryce Abrams, okay. Jacques Green again. Riddle Anthony, Broderick Thomas, Reggie Cobb, Lawrence Dempsey. Okay, we're all upside down here everywhere. Every time I turn them, they're upside down still. Lamar Smith, star rookie. What is this? Torrance Small, okay. Andre Hastings, Bryce Abrams, Alfred Williams, Tony McGee. Okay, nothing in that one. Oh yeah, the bin. I'll show you the bin we're looking through. This is the current bin we're looking through. It's a random cooler that's like a foot deep. We're gonna have all kinds of cards. We've gone through about 3 inches of one side. Tom Brady. It's not impossible. I'll be honest. It's not impossible that we have a Tom Brady rookie in here. It is not impossible. We cared more about baseball as a kid, so it's not impossible at all that there's a Tom Brady rookie in here. James Adams. What are these? Oh, yeah. These were random cards they used to give out at the baseball stadiums. They were just like, I don't even know. Don't worry about it. They're nothing, though. Blood donation sticker. Again, yeah, this is just, we're looking through this stuff together, so we're going to find some weird stuff in here. Albert Pujols, a nice flare card. What's the condition of a card like this? I don't even know. We would have never. Oh, it's still like mint. Not quite. I think it's absorbed some moisture throughout the years. Yeah, it's not mint, but it's still kind of cool. Oh boy. Clay Marino. Oh, I already put them away. Sorry. Don't worry, we'll get you some more. Bob Sanders, David Givens, Ron Rodgers. Who is that? Antonio Freeman, Brett 5, Robert Brown, another 5, Todd Light. Every way but loose. What even does that mean? What year is this? 81. This is 1981. Wow. All right. Light, Slater, Everett. Jackie Slater was a MVP or a Hall of Famer. We got Shannon Sharp, Steve Johnson, Ray Lewis card. That's cool. 04, definitely not a rookie there. Our rookie team: Eric Moulton, Marion Butts, Marcellus Wiley. That's cool. Gary Plummer, Tron Means, Tony Martin, Marco Coleman, Marion Butts again, Stan Humphries, Junior Seau, Gil Bird. Sounds like he's saying Gil Birds. Gil Birds, Joe Phillips, Tremaine Stevens. Okay. Sports Edition Pokemon. Yeah, right? Yeah, don't worry, ALB. You got to make sure you claim a pack for tomorrow, though, if you want to. I'm still going to do a bunch. Any Testaverde. Jonathan Ogden, rookie. He's a Hall of Famer. I'm going to sleeve that bad boy for sure. It's a Hall of Fame, Jonathan Ogden. The first ever draft pick in Baltimore Ravens history. It's not very good condition, but that's okay. Boop. That's cool. Jim Harbaugh, nice. What is that? That's even more, okay. Spelling when. Oh, that's right. You had to spell the letters. You had to spell a word with these letters, anyways. I don't even know what you're spelling. Diamond Collection. Corey Barlow, okay. What the hell? This card looks old. 89, okay, nothing crazy. Charlie Ward. Okay, I don't care about these ones. Walt Williams, Rex Walter, and then Andre Johnson, nice. Andre Johnson was a beast. Yeah, it's not impossible we have a Tom Brady card in here. Not impossible. Wolf, Larry Brown. Or, these are North Carolina's finest. Why do I have these? What if there's a Michael Jordan in here? Could you imagine? Wow. Robert Parrish. Bobby Abreu. Jarvis Williams. Tony Martin. Duffy. John Johnson. Johnny Bailey. Ricky Prohl. Sean Landetta. Torrey Holt. Torrey Holt was a beast. Man, Torrey Holt, he should be a Hall of Famer. Kennison, Kevin Carter. Kevin Carter is a rookie. He's a Hall of Famer too, I think. That's crazy. All right. Actually, I'll put that one to the side here too. I don't need to sleeve them all right now, but Quadra Ismail, Dennis Northcutt, Cleveland Browns Stadium. That's so random. Eric Metcalf, Ed King. Eric Metcalf, isn't that? No, right. Eric Metcalf, Ed King, Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson. Dale Carter. Okay. Keith Cash. Rich Gannon. NFL MVP. Elvis Grbac. Elvis Grbac again. Page. Check time. You can see how these are somewhat team-oriented. Like I started to organize them and it just stopped. These are all Chiefs right now. And we'll swap over to another player. Yancey Thigpen. This is Steelers here. Eric Green. Jerome Bettis. Nice. Neil O'Donnell. David Little. Oh, that's cool. This card's textured. You can see the texture on it. I wish cards still did that, you know? Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh, man. Thank you so much. I'm gonna probably sneeze another 75 times a stream, so hopefully we work through it. All right. Then I got from my childhood collection here, we got my wait, how did these get here? I'm joking. I'm joking. All right, I'll be right back. Oh man, I'm joking, Jace. Those are my adult collection. All right. We're back at it again. Next round. Wait, I got some right here already. Oops. Spurs Mike McMahon. Never heard of him. Oh, it's a Michael Jordan card. I got a Michael Jordan card. Definitely want to go ahead and keep that one separate here, huh? Damn, that ain't even good. Oh, that fits. Little Michael Jordan action here. What do we got? Allen Houston, William Butler, Anthony Mason, Danny Ferry, Isaiah Ryder, John Stockton, Corey Raymer, and Fernie Hardaway. Nice. Okay, Grant Hill's good player. Terry Davis. And then here's my brother's baseball card from when we were in Pee Wee, whatever. I told him I'm gonna take all these cards home and I'm gonna, do what I want with these. That's fun. Chris Rogers, Charles Barkley, nice. Charles Barkley cracks me up, man. He's so funny. Reggie Miller, nice. Good old Reggie Miller. I'm gonna keep that to the side too. Checklist here. 1993. Interesting here. I don't know. I have no idea. That's whatever. George Clark. Melvin Knight. Scottie Pippen. Sure, I'll keep a Scottie Pippen to the side. I'll keep that personal card to the side too. Okay. Jamal Mashburn, Marcus Robertson, Brian Williams, We got Derek Green. What do we got here? B.J. Armstrong. Anytime I see a... That's Charles Barkley? That's weird. Anytime I see a Bulls jersey, I'm nervous, like it's gonna be something good. Michael Jordan was. Larry Johnson was a stud too. Tim Brown, another stud. Larry Johnson, same guy. Robert Parrish, Nick Anderson. Bullets. Dennis Rodman. NBA All-Star, huh? Yeah, I'll keep that one aside here. That's cool. I love Dennis Rodman growing up. Hakeem Olajuwon? No, it's Otis Thorpe. Okay. Did I already look through these? Harris Barton, Jerome Brown. No, I did not. Neil Anderson. Chris Duncan. Derek Brooks. Mike Allstott, nice. Trent Dilfer, Doug Williams, Gene Ryan, Charles Wilson, Ronald Harper, Lou Rowe, Dennis Rodman on the Spurs. That's fun. He changed colleges so much. It's funny. Dennis Keith Rodman. What is this? 1990 Dennis Rodman. That's like rookie year. Oh, the Barkley. What the heck? Scorecard. What are these? Jalen Rose. You know what's funny is Jalen Rose right here. He was the first person to be known to be named Jalen. It's such a prevalent name now. He started it. I'll give you a Charles Barkley. I'll give you this one here. I'll give you a Charles Barkley. How about this one? You'll throw that in there. Hakeem Olajuwon. Man, what a legend. Horace Grant. Yeah, we'll give you that Charles Barkley there. I'm sure there's going to be a bunch more Barkleys coming through here. That one, the same guy. Ricky Sanders. Marvin Washington. I got a Barry Sanders card. That's dope. What is this? Tony Gonzalez. Huh, that's weird. Pavel Bure. Barry Sanders, bro. No way. And it's in a sleeve already. Yo, this thing is mint. Yo, I got a mint Barry Sanders card. It was already in a sleeve. Yo, that's cool. God, if this was his rookie card, could you imagine? It's 1 year off his rookie card. Just randomly came across that in my little collection. That is legit. Is that going to fit? Oh, that'll fit too. Oh boy. That's cool. Another Barry Sanders right behind it. You want a Barry, Jace? I could throw in one of this Barry here. I'm assuming you'll say yes. It's Barry Sanders. I mean, come on. George Jameson, Johnny Morton, Bill Gray. Another Barry here. Jason Hanson. Johnny B. There's another Barry right there. That's cool. Yeah. Wait, for some reason it's doing the auto translation thing here. Huh. I hate that. I hate that. Alright, okay, cool. Jerry Ball, Ryan McNeil, Ben Crow, Johnny Morton again, Jerry Ball again, Robert Clark again, another Barry Sanders, Thomas, another Barry Sanders. There's another Barry. Man, I wish this was his rookie. It's another great condition Barry Sanders card, though. All victory team, huh? 1999. This is at the end of his career. Okay. It's trash there. I didn't look through these ones yet. What even is this? What did I set down? Oh yeah, it's nothing. Herman Moore. Another Barry Sanders. 1993. Spielman. Another Barry Sanders. 95. That's a cool Barry Sanders card. I'm going to keep that to the side. Spielman. Hugh McElhenney. Stephen Boyd. Another Barry Sanders. Man, I had a lot of Barry Sanders. I didn't even realize. I'm hoping one of these are rookie cards, you know? 92. What is this one? 96. Okay, they're both way later. Paul Gagliano. Herman Moore was a legend. If you don't know anything about him, look his career up. He had a good career. Bill Frelick. I think he's the all-time leader in receiving yards for the Lions still. Lamar Smith. Tommy Kane. Cortez Kennedy. I want to say he's dead or something like that. Dan McGuire. You know, his brother was Mark McGuire, the baseball player for the Cardinals. The guy who hit all the home runs. Is Dan McGuire. Yeah, I got a bunch of Barry Sanders, and I'm probably still going to keep going here too. John Williams, Terry Wooden. But then again, I do kind of had him somewhat team-oriented, so might not see him anymore. That's okay. There's plenty of other good players to find. Plenty of other good players to find. Yeah, we got the North Carolina's finest. I'm hoping one of those is the... really hoping I find Michael Irvin, team MVP. Hoping I find one of the Michael Jordan cards there. Latham. Wesley Wall, Scott Green. Heath Schuer, nice. Gerald Riggs. Okay, we got Walter Davis. Okay, we got North Carolina's finest. We got James Worthy. James Worthy's another good one. He's an also, I guess, back-to-back James Worthy. Joe Montana, Chiefs. Alex Tangay. Jamie Storr. Andre Rison. Rookie, star rookie. Tony Smith. He's not a star. Darrell Green. If you don't know anything about Darrell Green, you got to find out. You got to look up Darrell Green. He's the fastest player in NFL history, and he played until he was 42 years old, and he was still the fastest player in the league when he retired. An incredible story. Leslie Shepard, he's him and Bo Jackson are like the two fastest players ever, pretty much. Rich Gannon, Greg Townsend. I'm sorry if these are backwards. I don't want to keep swapping back and forth on every one of these. Willie Galt. That's cool. Jay Schrader. Tim Brown. Mike Montana. Roger Craig. That's funny. I knew him as a 49er. Yeah. Mike Shanahan. Mario Bates. Ryan Smith. Ricky Sanders. Danny. Whatever his name is. Willie Rofe. Oh, it's another. Is he a rookie? It's another Hall of Famer. No. Willie Rofe. I think he's a Hall of Famer. Darrell Green. Yep. Darrell Green. Yeah. You got to look him up. He's the fastest player. He retired. He was already retired and ran a 40-yard dash, and he still was faster than everybody in the league. It was crazy. He's an incredible career. Shannon Sharp. What a legend he was, too, huh? Man, what I grabbed these are in the wrong way. That's a cool Reggie Miller card. Keep that to the side. He's a legend. John Sully. Gerard King. Chucky B. Sam Cassell. Dale Ellis. In case you haven't realized, I'm probably going to have to do this over a couple nights. There's so many cards here. And it's a good thing. Right? I mean. Jason Elam. John Mobley for the Broncos. Marcus Nash. Gaston Green. Terrell Davis. Okay. Yeah, Daryl Green. Yeah, we're down to one person here just viewing. We got a Wayne Gretzky card here. That's kind of cool. Not in good shape at all, but actually, surprisingly not bad. Those sleeves do a lot of work. Reggie Brooks. Another James Worthy there. Kenny Smith. Freddie Jones. Chuck Levy. Warren Moon. Bernie Kosar. Steve Atwater. Keith Zart. Dave Boston. Still looks young. Yeah, right. The Redskins used to look awesome in those logos. Used to look awesome with the Redskins, just in general. I mean, like, come on. Who's that? Penny Hardaway, nice. Dennis Rodman. Ben Baker. It's Horace Grant. Dominic Wilkins. Bobby Labonte. Timothy Hardaway. Reggie Miller there. Man, Reggie Miller's got some cool cards. Card Blunt. Patrick Ewing. Ferry. Got Allen Iverson on it. Cool. Scottie Pippen, too. Yeah, cool. We'll go ahead and go through some more of these packs here, and I'm going to probably call it a night here somewhat soon. What is that? Stephon Marbury. Interesting. Kristen Leitner. Pepper Johnson. Tiki Barber. There's a rookie card. Interesting. Cox here. Ain't nothing there. Manning. Penny Hardaway. Nick Anderson. Got 2 cards in one? What even is this? Random Nick Anderson. Random. Okay. This is rookie card? I guess not. Will Clark. The hell are these? It's Ty Cobb there. That's Cy Young. Leon Latt, nice. Emmett Smith and Jim Kelly. Oh. Short. The rookies are good. Yeah. I'll do a short showcasing some of the stuff I found here. It's gonna. I don't really know how to do that though. I'm kind of illiterate when it comes to that stuff. Dan Marino. Man, this card is just like crispy fresh. Look how like there's no scratches on it even. It's a cool Dan Marino card. That's cool. Gibson. Deion Sanders baseball card. Nice. Keep that one aside there. Frank Robinson? Interesting. Herschel Walker.
True, true.
What year did... Greg Johnson, rookie. Sean Kemp. Okay. Antoine Walker, Roy Rogers, Miller, Vinny Del Negro. Another Charles Barkley there. Cool, Greg Alexander. That's cool. This is a dream team. Oh, never mind. What is this? Oh, it's All-Star West. Nobody cares. Muggsy Bogues, Charlie Ward, Scottie Pippen, Patrick Ewing. Of course, I don't have a Larry Bird yet, you know? Clyde Drexler, is that who that is? Yeah, nice. Mike Brown, Mickey Blaylock. Hakeem Olajuwon. Another legend. Keep him aside there. Penny Hardaway, Dominic Wilkins. Yeah, I don't think people want Karl Malone cards anymore. I don't think anybody wants that. Oh, yeah. Jays, did I lose you, buddy? Is a random Pokemon card just stuffed in the middle here? That's fun. That up top there. Scottie Pippen. Get some food. Sounds good, buddy. I was just going to stop if you weren't watching because you're the only one watching. Reggie White. Jamal Mashburn. Oh, we got a Michael Jordan right there. Whoa. Okay. Look at that. Still here too. Oh. Nice. Look at that. We got a Michael Jordan card. That's 1990. That's pretty early on in his career, even. Nice. He was still, obviously, I mean, he was drafted in what, 82? Ah, never mind. That's not that new, I guess. But it's still Michael Jordan. Come on. Just randomly sitting in the middle of nothing. See, I must have been cards had personality like this here. Wait, what? Oh, Jays, you spamming emotes here? What are you doing? I'm kidding, I don't care. Streamlabs is a little extra. Alright, cool. These thrown away here. Okay, well, looks like we've got some football cards here. We got Willis McGahee, Cullen Clemens, Jamal Lewis, LaDainian Tomlinson. Man, what a legend. Football heroes. Ray Rice. Yeah, not so much a football hero, I wouldn't say. Derek Harvey. Marshawn Lynch. That's a good one. Nice. Patrick Willis. Is he a rookie? Come on. Football heroes. Jim Brown football heroes, huh? Interesting here. Phillip Rivers. Jamarcus Russell. Matt Ryan. I can't tell if this is his rookie card or not. No, it's not. Okay. Jared Cook. Who cares about that guy? Lorenzo Wood. Doug Edwards. Ben Wallace. His name is Ben. Wait, what? That's weird. Ben Wallace. Is that what I'm thinking of? Wow, okay. Oh, you're good. You don't bother me none. I just hope the thing doesn't stop you from spamming. I should probably turn it off, but I need it for some people. Some people are like ridiculous. Tim Hardaway, Jeff Gordon. That's funny. Jeff Gordon card. That Sean Kemp. Total D. Jeff Malone. That was Jeff Malone. Hakeem Olajuwon. Yeah, Dikembe Mutombo. Okay. Thank you. Oh yeah, I got a whole big PSA shipment coming in too with a bunch of graded Pokemon cards, so I'll be excited to show you all that too. Blow my nose real quick. Look, I got a coupon for Target. It expires in '08, September of '08. Purdue, Clyde Drexler. Bill Cartwright. Okay. Frequent flyer. What even does this mean? Hakeem Olajuwon. Another Michael Jordan card. That's cool. Penny Hardaway and Michael Jordan. The same card. Bruce Matthews, Michael Vick. Is that a rookie, Michael Vick? No. Orlando Pace. Fran Tarkenton as a kind of Vikings fan. That's kind of cool. Randall McDaniel. Villanova. Gary Anderson. Alan Page. Dwayne Washington. Randall McDaniel. Mike Pritchard. Alfred Jenkins. Jamal Anderson. And then nothing here. When will you show the PSA? It depends on when it comes in. I think it's supposed to be in here on the 29th, which would be Friday. Then yeah, I'll show you. It's nothing crazy, but I have 2 PSA orders coming back soon, so you'll see one pretty good one and a one good one. They're nothing special, but they're still cool stuff. Barkowski, Jamal Anderson, Vince Mathis, Michael Haynes, Miller, Vince Mathis, Deion Sanders, another Deion Sanders. Oh, Deion Sanders there. What is this one? Deion Sanders there. Mike Allstott rookie. Yo. This dude was legendary. Look at him. He don't care. He's just like, I'm on a motorcycle, my rookie card. Okay, Anderson. Ronnie. Okay, cool. Alright, we'll do another 4 packs of these 1990 cards, and I'm going to call it quits, I think. We got Mitch Webster. We got Gary Ward. Jack Clark. We got Ray Serrage. Harold Baines. Tim Wallach. Kurt Stillwell. Joey Cora. Clay Parker. Jim Clancy. Dick. Kelly Gruber. And Jim Corsi. And then Tom Herr. Okay. Yeah, he's on a motorcycle. Kind of fun. Oh, we got a Barry Bonds here. That's super cool. Man, he's been in the league for a few years by this point, but that's cool. Barry Bonds, Vince Coleman, Rick Cerrone, Matt Murillo, Joe Oliver, Tom Foley, Harold Reynolds, Kevin Mitchell, Fred Lynn, back-to-back Fred Lynn. Okay, Brady Anderson, Jim Shays, Carney Lansford, Tommy Green. Deion Sanders, nice. Julio Franco, is that the one that I was looking at here? No, okay. Hey, the Barry Bonds one was one of the big ones to grab from this set. And I just pulled one. That's cool. The 461. That's the one right there. Lundqvist, Will Clark, Kevin Mitchell, Scott Terry, Scott Bales, back-to-back Scotts, David Cohn, Jeff Ballard, Bill Kruger, Mike McFarland, Dave Magadon, Brooke Jacoby, Rolando Rooms, Roger Clemens, nice. Randy McMahon. I might just plow through a bunch of these packs here tonight. Why not? These are fun. Oh, these are upside down. Alan Anderson. Oh, nice. Who is this? Ruben Sierra. Okay. Keep the checklist just because. These are all upside down. This is weird. Raphael Billiard. Ryan Holman. Tom Berninsky. Lee Smith. Don Paul. Jeff Reed. Wallace Johnson. Jeffrey Leonard. Jose Uribe. This is the one. This is the one that has an air to it. This is the #1 chase card. This is the #1 chase card from this set. Let's see if we found it. Flair 74, this is it. Oh, this is the ultimate chase card of the set. Uribe's birth year is mistakenly listed as 1962 instead of 63. Wait, what? Hold on a second. What? I'm gonna look this up here. Hey, this is it right here. Yo! This is his actual card, and this thing is perfect. Yo! We actually found something here, everybody. We found something here. This is it. This is the air card. Come on, get in there. It's worth a shitload of money in a PSA 10, and this thing is so perfect. Oh, come on, get in there. Yeah, I found the air. Yeah. So look, I'll show it to you. If you can see, if my camera ever zooms, maybe it's better on this one. Where's my camera up there? Is it better up there? So you can see his birth date. It's kind of hard to see there, huh? But it says 1960. It says 1960, but his birth date's actually 1959. So it's an air card. Yeah, it says 1960 right there. Oh, you can see it right there. Nice. 1960. And it's supposed to be 1959. This is the card. Yeah, this is the highest end card. And look, I'm looking up on Google right now. It says $1,000 to $21,000, depending on the grade. And if you know me, I know my cards. I know how to grade them. This is really cool. This could be a shitload of money. Yeah, let's get that in the sleeve here. Holy smokes. Never thought I'd be so happy about a Jose Uribe. Wow. Okay, we're going to keep ripping all these packs here tonight. I got another wave of energy. Yeah, I got a top loader right here. Yep, she's in there. I have this many more packs still too. 1 second. I had this many more packs. Y'all were here. Y'all were witnesses. Jose Uribe. And now we're looking for Sammy Sosa, Ken Griffey Jr. Those would just be cool to have because those are awesome players. We got Joe McGrain, Ellis Burks, Ivan Calderon, Herm Winningham, Zane Smith, Scott Bankhead, Don Robinson, Dave Bergman, Mike Morgan. Oh, we got a stuck one back here. Craig Worthington, Ken Caminetti, Dave Stewart, Lance Johnson, and then Lee Guterman. Yeah, that was super, super cool. I'm going to send that in to grade, and we're going to follow a little journey because I've never graded a baseball card before, or sports card in general. And I don't know if y'all saw my post, the coolest card I found so far, going through my collection. Jamie Moyer, Huey Brooks, Bob Boone, Pat Clements, Steve Sachs, Brian Meyer, Burt Blyleven, George Bell, Kurt Young, Roger McDowell, Mauro Gozo, Andy Van Slyke, Jose Alvarez. Good thing is, I'm looking for rookies of players that are very, very famous and names that I would recognize and I would naturally pull to the side anyways. Hey, what's up, Jemry? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, so Jemry, I actually, by the way, Jemry is my Rocket League friend who, he's been following me and he's awesome. If you ever want to play Rocket League, just hit him up and I think he'd like to play with you. We're about champ 1 and 2s. But yeah, this card right here, Jemry, it's Jose Uribe. We're doing baseball cards. I'm looking through my personal collection right now, and I have a bunch of these packs, 1990 Baseball Fleer, and I looked up the cards that are the most valuable, and I'm going to show it to you on the screen here. It's, does it even show? Oh, oops. Sorry. The top one right there is the Jose Uribe birth year error. It shows it being, this is wrong. It says 1962 instead of 63. It's supposed to say 1959, but the card lists it as 1960. And it's actually a really valuable air card for this set. It's worth up to $21,000, it's saying, in a 10, and this thing is packed fresh mint. So that's exciting. Love to see it come out. Yeah, dude, wouldn't it be cool? I would probably just sell it and open up a bunch of Pokemon with it. Because you know me. You know me. Mark Carrion, Felix Fermin, Chris Sabo. Oh, cool little Will Clark there. Kelly Downs, Luis Rivera, Vance Law, Bill Spears, Jeff Manto, Roy Smith, Jeff Pico, Chet Lemon, Gary Templeton, Mike Huff, and John Westerman. Okay, cool. Yeah, I got about this many packs left here, so we're going to rip all these. And Jeremy, do you got a baseball team you're a fan of? Steve Finley, Terry Puel, Mark McGuire, Tom Glavine, Greg Hibbard, Steve Buscemi, Jeff Treadway, Dan Pasqua again, Rod Nichols, Darryl Strawberry, Bob Malachi, Tom Flyer, and Rick Lewican. Minty fresh. It's exciting. Oops. Doug Drabeck, Jeff Reardon, Mark Davis, okay. Another checklist here. Jay Bell, Gene Harris, Terry Pendleton, Rob Murphy, Tom McCarthy, Rob Robinson, Nelson, Jim Presley, Bobby Thompson, Sean Holman, Mike Scioscia. Okay. I don't actually know anything about baseball, to be honest, but sweet, man. Yeah. Appreciate you. Appreciate that sentiment. Yeah, I don't follow baseball much anymore, but yeah, still opening packs. Fun little thing. Tomorrow night, I'm doing my 48 packs of Chaos Rising from Pokemon. So if you want to claim a pack, if you haven't already, just comment on one of my videos, my most recent one, and just or the one relating to what's it called? Relating to Chaos Rising, and I'll reserve you a pack. If I pull one of the Greninjas on your pack, then you'll win some cool cards. Dickie Thon, Ricky Molinek. Minty fresh. Yeah, in case anyone just joined, I'm doing my childhood collection I'm going through. And I have a bunch of these 1990 Fleer baseballs. And apparently one of the big chase cards in it is, I can't even find it. What I do with it? Right here. This Jose Uribe. It's an air card. There's a birth date that's wrong on it, and I found the air card. It's worth a bunch of money in a 10, and that gets me pretty excited. Because I would just sell them, and I would just sell it and get myself a bunch of Pokemon to open. Dale Murphy, another Dale Murphy, Bob Stanley, Greg Maddox, Ted Higuera, Dante Bichette, Al Newman, Dean Wilkins, okay. Got Mike Jackson, Scott, Frank Williams, Jeff Hamilton, Glenn Davis, Brian Holton, Bob Welch, Sean Hillegas, Don Slott. His name is like Onslaught. Bruce Ruffin, Nolan Ryan. That's cool. Obadiah McDowell, Star and Stopper. Okay, nothing there. Ken Hill and Rich Yet. Rich Williams, Jack Hall, Carmen Castillo, Lloyd McClendon, Jack Moore. It's cool seeing all these names here because a lot of these end up being managers in the future, and their kids are playing. So it's like, you know, I recognize a lot of the last names. Oh, look at this. First card in this pack. Look at that one. Got a Bo Jackson. Darren Jackson, Lance McCullers, Bob Forsch, Chili Davis, Junior Felix, Tony Phillips, John Kruk, Mookie Wilson, Bobby Bonilla, Gary Gaetti, Doug Jones, John Franco, George Brett, and Ken Oberkfell. See that? Got a nice Bo Jackson right there. That's super cool. Anytime you get a Bo Jackson, you're happy about that, huh? I'm going to have a mess in my room for a while here. There we go, a little Bo Jackson action. Okay. Back at it here. We got Blaine Beatty, Jerry Brown, Eric Davis, George Bell, Atlee Hammaker, Joe Price, Ryan Saber. I got a good feeling about this pack for some reason. That's why I'm going slow on these ones. I don't know why I have a good feeling about it. Ryan Sandberg, Jim Ganter, Willie Frazier, Shane Rawley, Roberto Alomar, John Orton and Scott whatever, Ramon Martinez, Kevin Reimer, and Tim Raines. Okay, so nothing there. Okay, we got like 8 packs left here, something like that. You can get quite a few packs in these, which is sweet. Oops. Okay, we got Steve Searcy, Dave Schmidt, Kevin Bass, Terry Steinbach, Pete Smith, Gary Catteray, Ruben Sierra, Lonnie Smith, AL All-Stars, Don Mattingly, and Mark McGuire. That's cool. We got Alice Cole, Joel Skinner, Keith Hernandez, Mark Williamson, Greg Vaughn, and then Frank White. Okay. Oops, these are upside down for some reason. Okay, we got Frank Willis, Bob Walk, Kent Herbeck, Kyle Ripken Jr. All-Star. I feel like that's probably a good one. Another checklist, sure. Dennis Powell, Jose Oquendo, Jody Reed, Greg Walker, Scott Scudder, Damaso Garcia, Ken Griffey Jr. Look at this. Yo. Yo, we got the Grifster. We got the Griffey. We got the Griffey, everybody. Look at that. Mint. Oh no, there's a big blue spot on there. What is that? No. What is that? No. It's beautiful, but it's so perfect, but it has this blue dot on the side of it. I'll see if I can work my magic on it later. God, that is so perfectly crispy clean, though. That makes me want to grade that. Oh, we got the Griffey, everybody. We got the Griffey. Don't worry, we'll get another one. We'll get another one here, actually. Dennis Rasmussen. We got Tom. Okay. Alejandro Pena. Fred Manrique. Kevin Gross. Jim Eisenreich. Mark Davis. Jesse Barfield. Alex Trevino. Johnny Ray. Ernie Witt. Todd Burns. Dennis Cook. Guillermo Hernandez. And then a Robin Yount. Pretty sweet getting the Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card. Oh, his all-star card. Oh, okay. No, this is not the right one. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Still cool getting a Griffey. I read that one wrong. We got Mike Devereaux, Charlie O'Brien, back-to-back Charlie O'Briens. They really want me to have Charlie. We got John Farrell. We got Tom Browning, Ryan Sandberg, cool. Donnell Nixon, Carlos Quintana, Dwight Smith, Robin Yount, Bob McClure, Gary Wayne, Joe Girardi. Nice. Okay, looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packs left. And we're going to do the same thing here for the 1991 box I have. I have a completely unopened 1991 box. I'm still probably wax era. Jeff Brantley, Gary Pettis, Mike Marshall, Pete Harnich, Larry Anderson, Storm Davis, Milito Perez, Bob Guerin, Charlie Hayes, Bobby Witt, Gerald Perry, Human Dynamos, Kirby Puckett, and Bo Jackson. That's kind of cool. Denny Wallen, Andy Allenson, and Juan Samuel. Steve Owen, Howard Johnson, Greg Olson, Jeff Petterick, Steve Farr, Don Ace, Joe Carter, Paul O'Neill, Jose Canseco, Kurt Whatever, Eric Hetzel, Jerome Walton, BJ Surhoff, Mike Fetters, and Doug Baker. Okay, we got 3 packs left here. Either way, we got the Jose Uribe card that I am stoked about. I'm going to send that off to grading, see what's up with it. Baseball quiz. Okay, these are upside down here. Oops. Larry Walker. This is another one. This is another Larry Walker. Okay. Now, Ernest Riles, Paul Gibson, Kurt Gibson, Jim Traber, Craig Biggio. Is he a rookie? No. Dave Henderson. Ryan Gant. Andy Hawkins. Pat Combs. Jeff Kunkel. Joe Bover. Howard Johnson. Ryan Sandberg. That's funny. So many times I get back-to-back cards of the same card. Larry Walker. This is one of them. Hall of Famer. Excellent, excellent player. Get that in a little sleeve there. We got 2 packs left. How what? Upside down. Jim Abbott. Jim Abbott. Dave Stieb. Dave Parker. Steve Jeltz. Mike Flanagan. John Smiley. Kirby Puckett. An upside down checklist. That's odd. Oh wait, there's a card in here. Okay, Howard Johnson. Jeff King. Gonna go run some errands. Hope you. Hey, I appreciate you, Bronco. Bill Swift. Ozzie Smith. That's cool. Nick Esiki. And Eric King. And then Jack Armstrong. Okay. Nothing special there. Last pack magic. Never said that for a baseball pack before, so. Rick Sutcliffe, Paul Molitor, Kirk McCaskill, Tim Laudner, Kevin Blankenship, Mike Henneman, Eric Shaw, Greg Smith and Stu Tate, Mickey Hatcher, Rick Leach, Tim Burke, Brett Saberhagen, Carmelo Martinez, Steve Balboni, and then Rick Roden. Okay, so we're done with the 1990s. I still have a 1991 box unopened that I could get through as well. I don't have anything going on tonight. Oh, you want Steve? That's fair. Yeah, Steve's your guy. Dave Steve, he was a legend, man. He was so good for a few years. Rick Sutcliffe. Where did Steve? What did I do with Steve just there? What did I just do with him? I gotta find Steve here. Sorry. Dave Steve. We'll get you a Steve here. That's cool. All right. So now, what are the cards that come out of here? $1991. What are these? Oh, nice. Okay. All right, we're gonna go ahead and rip this one too. Why not? I got nothing going on. 1991 edition here. We're looking for some cool, like there's some Michael Jordan cards from baseball. Oh wow, wow! It's got a whole display and everything, just like that. That's cool. Oh, these are like packs. These aren't wax era. This is cool. That's cool. It's the first time these have seen the light of day in 35, 36 years, whatever. I'm going to go ahead and rip all these here. Find the Nolan. Oh, wow. These are like foil packs even. These are crazy. Oh, these look so much different. Okay. Rick Muller, Mike Bell, Dave Justice, Pete Harnich, Ted Power. Oh no. Hold off the camera. Hold on a second, everybody. We'll be back. We will be back here. Okay, cool. We got Kelly Downs. We got Ivan Calderon. What the heck? Yo! Look at this! These are sweet! Are these stickers? That is legendary! Yo! And it's funny, I live in Minnesota, so getting this one is kind of... I mean, it's got to mean something, right? Mitch Williams. We got Rich Gedman. Frank White. The collectors. What is this one here? Sandy Alomar Jr., Mark Gardner, and Willie McGee. Yo, that is sweet. Is that a sticker, though? I'm going to put that on my computer. I'll keep it there for now, but... Who is that? Oh, okay. Hollow team sticker? That's cool. I like that a lot. Michael Jordan SP1 with the White Sox. That's what I'm looking for here. Pedro Martinez. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, so I got there's good chances to... Oh, sorry, somebody just texted me. One of my coworkers said he has a friend who's going to be selling all of his Pokemon cards. And he was interested in hitting me up first. All right. I don't know what the card trick is on these. What is it? 1, 2. Okay. Oh, okay, whatever. Howard Farmer, Mark Grant, Scott Coball, Edgar Diaz. Yankees. Dude, these stickers are sick. Absolutely sick. I love these things. Yo, if I get a Blue Jays one, I'll throw that one in there for you. I mean, come on. These are insane. I can't wait. If I find a Cardinals one, there's a Blue Jays player, speaking of. Mark McGwire for the Athletics. McGwire came up in 80. Oh, I was going to say 89, but no, 86 it looks like. Juan Agosto. What is this? Who is this? Detroit Tigers. Jack Morris. Nice, okay. David Wells. There's another Blue Jays legend, huh? Demo. Oh, I already looked at these ones here. Nice. Yeah, no card trick in the pack. It's just all randomness. That's fair. If I can find that Michael Jordan, I'll get it graded. That'll be cool. We got Scott Scudder, Alex Fernandez, Ron Gant, Andres Thomas, Dwight Smith, Scott Garrett, Kevin Bass, Mike whatever. Oh, this is the National League symbol, I think. I think it's just National League symbol. American League. Sorry, I was backwards. I forgot the American League has the eagle. God, that's so cool. The camera doesn't do it justice. These are 3D. Man, the baseball cards have just lacked personality. The packs have, anyways. Bill Gillickson, Mike whatever. Here's a Blue Jays team checklist. That's cool. Kelly Gruber. Yeah, I'll give you that one there, too. Bernard Gilkey. Never heard of him, and I'm a Cardinals fan. Alright, let's go this way. Baseball Heroes. That's cool. Okay, I'll keep that one. The pack said to find a Nolan Ryan, which is cool. Mark Lewis, Mike Greenwell, got a Red Sox thing there. Burt Blyleven. We got Matt Young. We got Gary Carter. Mike Gallego. This is the back of this sticker here. Okay. National League right after that. Wow. These are incredible. I just can't get over it how cool it is. Here's Jose Uribe again. I have a feeling this card's not worth anything, though. It's the same guy that was really worth a lot of money last time. See what his birthday it is. This one says 60 as well. Wait, what? Is this one also worth money? I'm so confused. Don Carmen, Ricky Henderson, Pete whatever, Scott Ruskin, Nelson something or another. Juan Gonzalez, this is one of them. This is one of the cards. It's not super valuable. Juan Gonzalez time. This is one of them, I think. No, you know what? I think it was from last year. Oh my God, could you imagine getting a 10 on that? I'm going to just throw these in sleeves just in case. Alright, what is it going to hurt? Oh nice, that one went in easy. We'll take that. Another Jose Uribe. Cool, that one there. There's so many packs in these boxes too. Okay, we got Dwayne Ward, another Blue Jays. Mickey Morandini, Darrell Hamilton, Ken Griffey Sr. Oh, that scared me for a second. Thought that was cool as hell. Omar Vizquel, Dave Magadan. Upside down here, who's that? Bobby Bonilla, nice. Here's the back of a card. I really want to get a Cardinals one out of this. That'd be sweet. See what we got here. Another Twins. That's funny. Jim DeShays, Greg Brock, Will Clark, Andre Dawson, Jeff whatever, Oil Can Boyd, Ken Hill, and then we got a White Sox card there. Okay. Let's get that Michael Jordan here, huh? Jose Vizcaíno, Charles Nagy, Larry Anderson, Lee Stevens, Scott Lewis, Robbie Thompson. We got Terry whatever. Back of another team card here, okay. Another Yankees, okay. Two Yankees, two Whites, or two Twins. Ben whatever. Ruben Sierra, Tom Foley, Rudy Sanchez, Jeff Russell, Jim Ganter. Another one, right? Yeah, I'm so confused. Can you look up this 1991 Jose Uribe and see if it also is an air card? Paul Gibson. Unless if it's going to take you off the stream. I don't want you to have to do that. Edgar Martinez. I feel like this was one of them. No, it was Pedro Martinez. That's what it was. Yeah, Edgar's already been in the league for a few years. Bob Ojeda. Barry Bonds. That's cool. Okay, here's another one. American League. Man, we're just... Okay. All the repeats here. Joey Cora. Dale Murphy. Dale Murphy's had one of the best 3 or 4 year runs in the history of the league that nobody ever talks about. Chuck Malone. And then Darrell Akerfield. All right. 1 second here. All right. Awesome, thank you. Baseball heroes back home. Interesting. Okay. Did I keep that Nolan Ryan one? Oh, whatever. These aren't worth anything. Henry Rodriguez. Barry Jones. Wally Joyner. Tim Cruz. Ken Caminetti. Jose Canseco. Is this one too or no? Jose Canseco, no. Come on, give me a new team here at least. National League, wow. 2 National Leagues, 2 Yankees, 2 Twins. It's just crazy. Baby Gay, Alan Davis, Ricky Honeycutt, Jeff Offerman, Steve whatever, and whatever. Oh, nice. Scott Cooper, Jay Rhodes, Tim Belcher, Mike whatever, Don Slott, Greg Jeffries. Cool. Hopefully get a new one here. Probably not. Another Twins. That's insane. Brian Harper, Eric Shell, Dickie Thun, Tony Castillo, Brent whatever, Eric Davis, Mike Benjamin, Scott Radinsky. Okay. Really? What? That's crazy. Ah. Oh, nice. So I got them both. I'm going to try and get them sequential 10s. Really? That's cool. I'm going to get them both sequential 10s, hopefully. It's just weird because I just looked it up and it didn't show it on the most valuable cards, but pretty cool. Santana, Billy Ripken, Mike McFarland, Jose Canseco, Scott Bradley. Come on, give me a new sticker. American League again. Holy smokes. Edgar Diaz, Don Carmen, Mike Moore, Pedro Munoz, Walter Don Foley, Carlos Martinez. We're going to get that Michael Jordan here, too. We got so much more we're going to open. We're going to get a Michael Jordan out of this. This one's thick. I don't know. They're all feeling thick, I guess. Never mind. It says that the Fleer. Wait, it's 1992, though. Oh, wait. Fleer, 1990. Card 74. That's one I got. This is 1991. It's amazing to see. It says that the Fleer 1990. Let me pull them up here. Oh, this is also one of the good ones here too. I think the Nolan Ryan. Okay, we'll put that aside here. 1 second here. I'm gonna pull these up here again. So Jose Rebate. This is the 1990. Yeah, you're right. You're right. 1990. Okay, and then the 1992 also has the same air, but like I don't know. I'll keep those to the front here because those are cool. Okay, go finish up this pack here. Maybe I'm not Maybe I'm not quite understanding it as well as everyone else is. I don't know. These are awesome. Greg Jeffries, Tony Phillips. Come on, give me a new team. Give me the Cincinnati Reds. National League. Okay, cool. We're just going to keep getting those here. We got Greg Brock, Jeff Brantley, Kevin whatever. We got Kevin Gross, Wes Chamberlain, oops, Mike Fetters. Okay. Nolan is good too? Sweet. And get that in a sleeve here too. What am I doing? Okay, sweet. That's in good condition as well. Baseball Heroes. Oh, I saw a White Sox jersey when I opened it. I was like, bro. That's awesome. I found them both. Let's go. Tim Cruz, Kenny Williams, Tim Costo, Mark Whitten, Ken Griffey Sr., Matt Williams, Ryan Sandberg. Come on, give me a new team. Give me something cool. Another Twins. It's insane. Don Carmen, John Franco. I just tooted. We got Kevin Tapiani. We got Mike Heath. We got Rick Honeycutt. We got Bobby Witt. Wayne Edwards. Okay. Let me get that Michael Jordan here, huh? Let me get that Michael Jordan. We still have so many packs left. We're not even halfway done yet. Dave Valley. Marty whatever. Royce Clayton. Lance Parrish. Lee Stevens. Craig Biggio. Paul O'Neill. Come on, new team, new team, new team. Yankees again. Okay. Greg Brock. These are cool to find at first, and then we got absolutely nothing. Brett Saberhagen. We got Dante Bichette. Brent whatever. Ken Daly, and a Tim Drummond. Okay. Those tight Pokemons. Yeah, right? I know how to handle cards at this point. You know, I don't get nervous about handling cards, really. I'm going to go backwards. Scott Lewis. We got Tom whatever. Wilfredo Cordero. Tino Martinez. Edgar Martinez. Got Daryl Boston. We got Mark Grace. American League, okay. John Franco. Bill Wagman. Willie Blair. Ellis Burks. Daryl Perry. Dave West. John whatever. And a Willie Frazier. Okay, get these down here. I'm going to have such a mess in my room for the next few days. I don't know what I'm going to do. But I take it y'all, whoever's here is still enjoying the baseball content, which is cool. Baseball Heroes. Double milestone. Okay, put that there. Oops. Got Martinez. Got Kiki Jones. Jim Abbott. Wally Joyner. Ricky Jordan. We got Chris Sabo. Another National League. Okay, Joey Cora. Eric Show. Darren Fletcher. Chuck Finley. Eric Gunderson. Randy Johnson. It's cool. Bob whatever. And then a checklist. Okay. No, no. She's not going to care. Because this is my office. This is where I can be messy. Whoa, Save Master. Whoa. Who's this? That's a cool card, though, regardless. Okay, we got Gary Scott. Ken Griffey Jr. Okay, here's the junior. He's got to be on here somewhere, huh? Man, I'm going to get that. I could definitely keep the junior out, though, huh? Tim Melcher. I got whatever. I got another guy. Another Twins. Wow, man, they really know I live in Minnesota, don't they? Scott Bankhead. We got Mike Witt. We got whatever. We got Dave Clark. We got a Kevin Mouse. We got a Greg whatever. And then a Steve Lyons. Okay. We got Brian Harvey. Barry Bonds. That's cool. Okay. A little Barry Bonds there. Got John Elix. Whatever. John Burkett. Cool Ozzie Smith. No. Mark Jacoby. Another Yankees. Cool. We're all stocked up on that. We got Gary Templeton. Joe whatever. Francisco Cabrera. Charlie Huff. Kelly Gruber. Jim Niedinger and Bruce Hurst. Okay, we're not even halfway done with this box yet. We got some pretty sweet content coming in. Yeah, we got a good Griffey find. Nice Griffey find, for sure, for sure. Okay, we got Matt Young. I need to get my elbows resting. My arms are getting tired here. Matt Young. Who's this? Greg Jeffries, okay. Chris Johnson. Got Mark Leonard. Mike Morgan. Tom Bernansky. Candy Maldonado. Another American League, okay. Nice and stocked up on those. Got Mickey whatever. I got Tom Gordon. Tom Hundley. Ed Winston. Jack Armstrong. Tom Browning. Don Paul, okay. Halfway done with the box. I'm actually just going to pull the rest of these out of here. Set them here. Oh my god, that's how you damage them. Okay. Boo Yankees, yeah. Yeah, boo Yankees. That's cool as hell, though. These could both very well 10, which is awesome. Oh, nice. A Nolan Ryan again. Take that. Oh, wow. Back-to-back cool cards in this pack. Is this a God pack? Chipper Jones rookie. Chipper Jones rookie. We got it. Yo-ho. What a pack. Chipper Jones rookie card. Look at this. Chipper Jones rookie card. Absolutely perfect mint condition. Chipper Jones rookie. What a pack. This is the 3 cards in. We got 3 unique cards. What is the Chipper Jones one looking like here? I can't find it here, huh? I can't even find it. What am I missing here? What am I missing? All right. Yeah, a chippy pack. We're still going strong. This pack's barely even touched. We got Jay Howe. We got Paul Gibson. We got Todd Zeal. We got Mike Scioscia. Cool. Maybe we get another artwork on one of these cards. Another sticker. What do we got back there first? Gary Templeton. Nope. Gary Templeton. Luis Sojo. Pedro Munoz. Kelly Downs. Luis Salazar. Roberto Kelly. And a Kurt Gibson. Okay. Chipper Jones rookie. Still super cool, regardless of the values of any of these. Some of these are hard to open. They don't quite tear around the seams like they're supposed to. That's fine though. The old Gillickson. Is that Michael? Is that Jack Schmidt? I need Dykstra. Okay, sorry. Lloyd Mosby, Jose Vizcaíno. We got Mike whatever. We got Chris James. Another Twins. That's insane. Jose Rijo. Kevin Seitzer. Dan Howitt. Bob Melvin. We got Randy Myers. What the hell is this? Stolen base leader. Oh, Lou Brock? Okay. Put that over there. We'll expose Tim Willock. Don't care about that. Yeah, that was an awesome pack. Another Nolan Ryan. Man, gotta collect all the Nolan Ryans here, huh? Got Elvira. Okay, Greg Olson. Luis Gonzalez. I got Kurt whatever. Dennis Eckersley. Pat Borders. Okay, here's another sticker. That's McCollars. National League. Okay, we're nice and stocked up on all these. We got Jack whatever. Todd Hundley. Dickie Thon. Greg Olson. Delano DeShields. Carlton Fisk. Dennis Cook. I would love to pull one of the Michael Jordan cards out of this. You kidding me? That'd be just so cool. Mark Davis. Oh, it's a cool Ozzie Smith. No. Okay, never mind. Todd Van Poppel. Okay. Chris Gwynn. Dwayne Ward. Kyle Daniels. Craig Worthington. Yankees again. Nice and stocked up. Luis Soho. Dave Johnson. Kevin whatever. Scott Garrett. Okay, we got Milt Thompson. Tim whatever. Jeff Montgomery. And then Kenny Rogers. Okay. Yeah, the stolen bases card. There's one of them. Nolan Ryan, Ricky Henderson. There's one card that they're both on that's worth a decent amount of money here. Rich Gedman. Is that Ryan Sandberg, I'm guessing? Mark Grace, okay. Jeff Juden. Harold Baines. Scott Sanderson. Kent Herbeck. Manny Lee. Another random sticker. American League. Jose Rijo. We got Brett Saberhagen. Ricky Henderson. It's not this one though, right? It's just... No, okay. Mickey whatever. Whatever, and whatever, and whatever. Okay. We still got so many packs left here. Hey, y'all. Hey. First card. First card. First card. Oh my God. Guys, this is it. Come on, get in there. Yo. Oh my God. And it is perfect. It's $1,200 in a 10. Yo. My God. I've pulled all of the big cards today from the boxes. All of them. And the pack, that was the first card. It could have been damaged so easily. But luckily it's been sitting sealed for so long. Oh my God. I didn't even have time to register it because it was just there. And I didn't know what it looked like, so I was actually just reading the card. Oh my God. We're going to go back to it. Sorry. I can't believe that. I'm going to show my childhood best friend this shit. Dude, I had this box of 1991 baseball cards in my. Oh, sorry. Let me restart that here. I had this box of 1991 baseball cards, a bunch of packs here, and I'm deciding to rip them live on stream. And look what card I pulled. I had this box of 90. Holy crap! It's so clean. Franklin Stubbs, Tim Raines, another National League. I got to get that in a top loader too. Sorry, I'm shaking. That's insane. That's absolutely insane to be able to pull a card like that. And to think, I've owned these since I was a kid. They're just sitting there, and I decided to randomly open it, and here's what happens. Dave Johnson, and it still ain't over. We could still get another one. Wouldn't that be something? Cal Abbott. I'm just speechless. That's so cool. Yeah. Yeah, you noticed it probably before I did. I was just like stunned. I turned over and I saw Michael Jordan. Oh. And I had to look over at my other monitor to be like, is that the card? Yep, that's the card. Kyle Stillwell, Sean Barry. Top prospects checklist. That's cool. We got Darren Davis here. Willie McGee. I didn't know he was athletic. Dick Schofield. Sandy Alomar Jr. Come on, give me a Cardinal sticker, please. Or Blue Jays. That'd be fine too. Twins again. Don't worry, we got enough Twins ones. Checklist. Eric King. Chuck Finley. Whatever. Here we got Lou Whitaker. Rich Rodriguez. Willie Wilson. What did I tell you? I told y'all we're getting a Michael Jordan tonight. I told you. 30 some. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm not old enough to have it since I was a kid, but I must have bought this from somebody when I was young and somehow had the wherewithal to just hold it sealed. New York Yankees. Who's on that one? Fred McGriff. Here's a Griff dog for you. Here's a crime dog for you. We'll give you that one. Cool, Fred McGriff. And back-to-back Blue Jays. We'll just throw that one in there too. Junior Ortiz. And another John Olerud. All right, this is the Blue Jays pack. Maybe this is a Blue Jays sticker here. Could you imagine? Another Yankees, okay. John Shelby, Jim Presley, Mike Boddicker, Dale Murphy, Lonnie Smith, David Cohn, Phil Bradley, and then a Jamie Moyer. Yeah, Jays, it was only like $1.50 to ship stuff to you, which absolutely surprised me. I mean, you're like the only person watching me right now, and I can't believe I'm pulling as much good stuff as I am. But it's incredible content. That's so cool. Oh, yeah, Jeremy, I'm sorry. You're here too. I was looking up at the messages. I see you there, bud. I'm sorry. Another Blue Jay here. And then again, during the early 90s, the Blue Jays were actually really good, right? Because they won back-to-back in 92 and 93, wasn't it? Joe Carter doing his thing. Hector Villanueva. Ozzie Canseco. Come on, give me a different team, please. American League again, okay. Bob Guerin. Ken Patterson. I can send you an American League sticker, too. I don't think you need a National League one, but I'll give you an American League one, too. I'll throw one in there. Got plenty of them, we know that much. You don't need a Twins one, though. Cool, we're about a quarter left with our cards, and we pulled the Michael Jordan. Andrew Cedeno, Terry Lee, got John Berkwind, Luis Rivera, Matt Williams, okay. Another Yankees, figures, Jack Hull, Scott whatever, Ted Power, Pete O'Brien, Dave West, Don Mattingly, Tony Pena, Melito Perez. Okay. How old are you, Jace? If you don't want to say, you don't have to. I'm just curious. Not sure if you're older or younger than me. Not that it changes anything. Tim Belcher, Eric Karros, Neil Heaton, Mike Morgan. Oh, okay, Dave whatever. Jay Bell, Craig Biggio. Come on, give me a new team. American League again. Gary Templeton, Scott whatever, Charlie Liebert. We got Randy Johnson from the Mariners. Randy Johnson's been around for a few years at this point. Barry Larkin, Trevor Wilson, and Pete Smith. Okay. Dude, I thought this was the Michael Jordan card too, but no, it's Padres. Okay, nice. Another Nolan Ryan. Take that. Okay, throw that there. We got Steve Decker, Scott whatever, Paul Gibson, boom, Jody Reed, Darryl Boston, Tim Burke, Mickey Tettleton, Dwight Smith, Vince Coleman, Kevin Moss, Deion Sanders. What the heck? That's a good one. Alex Cole and Jared Clark. Okay. I'm just going to throw Deion Sanders away. That's fine. Older? Sounds good. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay, so we're looking at... We got Wally Joyner. We got Kevin Belcher. We got Gary Gaetti. I don't know what I'm hearing upstairs. It sounds like I'm hearing something. Barry Harvin, Wally Beckman, Ricky Jordan, Doug Jones, another Twins logo, Doug Jones again. Oh, never mind. Wait, there was 2 Doug Joneses in a row, wasn't there? What am I missing? I thought I just said his name. Luis Soho. We got Pete whatever. We got Steve Sachs. We got Kelly Gruber. Roger Clemens. Nice. He's been around for 5 years at this point, though. Yeah, exactly 5 years, actually. He was so good. Steroids or not. Wow, he was so good. Cool. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packs left. Wes Chamberlain. We got Edgar Martinez. We got Jeff Conine. Brett Saberhagen. Dwayne Ward. Dave Martinez. Whatever. This guy. Yankees again. Apparently the Cleveland Indians sticker is the most valuable one. Andre Dawson. Omar whatever. Jake Armstrong. Frank whatever. The Bashing Years. Interesting. Is this Bobby Witt? Bobby Witt Jr.'s dad? I'm assuming so, right? I know he was a baseball player, but I didn't know. Dave Stewart, Harold Reynolds, Scott Sanderson, Mookie Wilson, Luis Polonia, Ozzie Smith. Okay, let's get a new team sticker here. Anybody but the ones I've gotten. Nope, American League. Tom Candiotti, Dave Johnson, Ruben Sierra, Oscar whatever, Roberto Kelly, Brady Anderson, Joe Grahey, and Bobby Witt. Roger Clemens was I don't know he was on a Blue Jays. No, you. I don't know. Okay. I don't know Roger Clemens. Yeah, he was on a Blue Jays. What am I thinking of? He started out with the Red Sox. No, what am I? I don't know where he played for. Oh, nice. Cool Nolan Ryan card. Another one there. Carlton Fisk, nice. David Wells. Here's a David Wells, another Toronto legend. Shane Mack. We got Tom whatever. National League again. Gerald Perry. Got Andres Galarraga. Got Randy Myers. Lee Smith. Jim Eisenreich. And Ken Daly. 2 packs left here, and we've already hit our mark for what we wanted to get, so I'm just over the moon excited about how awesome that was. Ken Griffey Sr., that's a good start. Anytime we get a Griffey. Griffey Sr. We got, this is Rafael Palmeiro probably, huh? Nice. I know my stuff. Another back-to-back Raffies. Willis McGee. Willie McGee. I was going to say Willis McGahee, but no. Spike Owen. We got Todd Zeal. Twins again. Jose De Leon. John Shelby. Alvin Davis. We got Carl whatever. Tim Teufel. Kyle Ripken Jr. I don't think he's one of them because he's like 4 years into his career by this point. I appreciate that. Huh. Yeah, it's been awesome to do. And we're still nowhere close. Look, I still have all of this stuff left to go through. 4 binders full. 5 binders full that I haven't even touched. So we have plenty more stuff to look through. That there'll be plenty of good stuff. There'll be so many rookie cards in there. Because any ones I put in the binder, I typically was like, oh, these are a little more important. Bert Blyleven. Might be Bert again, no? Chuck Finley, okay. Carlton Fisk. John Cerruti. Glenn Wilson. Scott Bales. Ozzie Canseco. Yankees again. Willie whatever. Bob Guerin. Tony Castillo. Benito Santiago. Frank whatever. Ray Lankford. I loved Ray Lankford growing up. He was a good Cardinal. Good Cardinal. Steve Farr. And then Bob Tewksbury. Awesome. Well, that's it for my cards. I don't have anything left to open. Tomorrow I'm going to do a longer stream again with all my Chaos Rising packs. I'll have all the baseball cleared out of here. But again, the recap today, we pulled maybe the 3 biggest hits that these sets have to offer. I'm just so happy. That was so cool. Regardless, the box was like $20. Like I don't even care. It wasn't even that. It was just like just so cool. Pack 21. Did you get a pack yet, Jace? I forget. Did you already pick a pack? 21. Okay, 21's going to be yours. Let me get 21 written down here for Blanco. Forget, Jays. Did you write a pack down? You were here? Jemery, yeah, you were here, buddy. Are you kidding me? Thank you so much, man. Just, that was one of my best openings I've ever done. The 3, at least the 2 biggest cards. I'm still skeptical on this 1991 one because it's not listed on anything. But let me look it up here real quick. So we got Jose. Hey, could I challenge y'all to help me get watch hours and just like put on my playlist, my YouTube playlist, while I'm sleeping? While you're sleeping, sorry. Jose Uribe, 1991. Which one is it? Yeah, I don't think this one's worth much of anything. This is still an air card, but it's not worth as much. Well, let me do 1990. I think, oh, sorry. Jose Uribe, 1990 air. Yeah, what am I? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if these are worth all that much because they are still just kind of like whatever. But being able to pull a Michael Jordan still. Michael Jordan, 1991. This one's 1150 though in a 10. And this one is so clean. I'm definitely gonna send this one off to grade. That's so cool. Hmm. Awesome. Well, I appreciate it. I'm gonna jump off of here, and if could I? Yeah, yeah. But again, though, could I get somebody to watch my YouTube playlist? If you go to my channel, you go to my playlist. Just put it on mute and watch my videos overnight. Help me get some watch hours. That'd be sweet. I'm trying to get to 3,000 so I can get monetized. The more money I bring in, the more packs I'll rip, the more stuff I'll give away. You're gonna do that? I appreciate that. Just put it on mute because I'm embarrassed when I talk. I'm embarrassed secondhand if somebody's watching me. Yeah, if you just go to my YouTube channel and then you go to my playlist, it should be like an 8 hour long playlist. I'll actually upload this one to the playlist right after. Freaking Michael Jordan, unbelievable. I might send that into Beckett. Get a little black label. Could you imagine? Dang, that's so cool. All right, that sounds good. I appreciate y'all so much. I'm gonna jump off, and I'll see you all tomorrow night, about 24 hours from now. We're gonna do 48 packs of Chaos Rising. And Gemry, if you haven't already, make sure you pick a pack. Any of the packs that haven't been claimed yet, they'll probably most of these will fill up by the time the stream goes on. And yeah, but Gemry, if you want to pick a pack now, you're more than welcome to. Also, I just go to my videos and comment, and I'll go ahead and mark you in. All right, I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Thank you so much. 3? Sounds good, Gemry. I got you on 3.